Okay, hello. We're back again for some more Sakura Santa. Alright, I believe we're getting pretty close to the end. I did a little looking online for some endings. And I think we're just going to aim for one because basically I've hit a point where I can't turn back. So we'll just go with what my current objective is. I mean, I kind of was heading for it. There's actually an ending I didn't know you could get. But we'll just go for the ending that we're pretty much on track for. Well, let's start this back up, and this might be the final one. We'll see. Well, now that I know Akina's problem, this should be fine. Looking back on when I met her, I think I can understand why she looked so down when I was skeptical about dating her. She wasn't trying to make me feel guilty. At least, I don't think that was her intent. She just wanted to leave that shrine and do something fun, of course. Well, that makes sense. I mean, if you get cooped up in a shrine that doesn't get very many visitors, I mean, the only person she really ever sees is the old dude who attends to the shrine. Yeah, it's gonna get pretty lonely. I mean, there's no one around. I mean, I guess even a spirit would get lonely. I wonder why it's so different for Santa. Both of them do things for strangers to make them happy. I suppose that Christmas fills people with joy, and Akina has to stay at that shrine for the entire year. Not to mention that she never gets to see the fruits of her labor at all. Mitsumi also makes people happy, but obviously she gets compensated for it. She does her job because she wants to work, right? And it only makes sense. I mean, why else would she be doing it? Unless she likes the attention or something. I mean, she seems to get it. But, which makes sense. I mean, hey, some women, they do, when they have a body that they know that they look good. Some of them use that body to get the attention or to make money. And all I really gotta say is, there's no real problem in it as long as you're not doing something evil with it, like seducing a guy and then stealing his money or some other shit like that. But if you're doing it with no issues, what compensation does Akina get for her work? That is a good question. I mean, she volunteered for it. The good question I want to know is, why did she volunteer for that position? I mean, it said that Akina volunteered to, basically become the one in charge of that shrine. But the question is, why? She must have had a reason. And I don't think that's a reason we know. And compensated? Maybe they never really... What do spirits expect out of it? It's a very good question. Even if she volunteered for it, she deserves something in return. Damn it. Everything about those spirits is unfair. I know that as an adult, you have to have responsibilities. But it seems like spirits get stuck with ridiculous demands from the spirit realm. Even if you volunteer for it, there's no way that it's fair to spend eternity guarding a shrine. We're just going to go make an offering there. So, today's the big day. I've worked out what I'm going to do for Akina. She doesn't deserve to be alone on Christmas. That's right. We're gonna make that spirit happy. She was friendly enough to us, and actually she was the first one we met too, when you think about it. At the beginning of our story, and what we did was pretty much the first thing we met was her, and then the others followed behind. I'm gonna take her out to see the shopping district, and the Christmas lights, all the joys of the holiday. Just thinking about how she's going to be alone at the cold shrine. It's not right. As much as she's teased me with her silly pranks, I don't want to end like this. So, I will do my best and see what happens. When I arrive at the shrine, the priest immediately notices me. So, you figured something out? Yes. I will make another wish. Let her exploit the loophole again? No, it won't be a loophole this time. I wonder if the wish is like to involve her to like spend Christmas with him or something like that. I have an entire bag full of coins with me. Pulling the bag out. The priest seemed shocked. I bet he wasn't unexpected. No, I don't really know much about shrines and stuff like that. Or temples in that, you know, if you're Buddhist, you know. Of course, it's a Shinto, since it's a shrine. The question is, you know, which makes sense that there would be a spirit. I mean, I think Shinto religion is all around spiritual things. I mean, spirits and all their stuff. I forgot what they call it. What type of religion it is. I know it has a name. I've looked up, you know, I used to be really interested in different religions back in high school. I would spend a lot of time reading books in the library, mainly because I had a lot of time at the end of school. I had like nothing better to do. I spent a lot of time in that library, mainly because I had to take the bus home, and I had to wait for it, and because I went to a different location, I basically had a good 10-20 minutes to spare every day. I jingled the bag, enjoying the sound of coins shaking. That's a very generous offering. Well, I want those spirits, or whomever they are, to hear my prayer. And for something like this, only a very generous offering is suitable. Don't you think? Well, if there's one rule I've stuck by in life, it's that everything is worth a shot. See if you can appeal to the spirits. I want Akina to be able to leave her shrine. For a few moments after I make that wish, I hear the wind around me die down. The whole area around me grows silent. I wonder if they actually heard my prayer. It's then that I notice someone slowly walk out of the shrine. Koji? What are you doing here? I wanted to talk to you about what happened. The priest told me everything. Oh? She crosses her arms in front of her, looking down at the snowy ground. Then you know that I'm used to spend time away from the shrine. I know how selfish it is. You must be really disappointed in me. I really am a bad person, aren't? I grab her by the hand. She looks surprised. I like that little cute face. Her surprised look is actually pretty cute. Don't talk like that. No one deserves to be alone. You were doing exactly what I was doing. In your loneliness, you reached out. I can't judge you for that. Loneliness is something I wouldn't wish on anyone at all. For a moment, she just looks back at me. Those big, luminous eyes of hers are dewy. Really? I'm not a bad person? But it was your wish, and I violated that for my own selfish reasons. I broke a sacred bond between you and I. That is unforgivable. You shouldn't be forgiving me, Koji. I have to accept that my actions have consequence. You're looking at it the wrong way. I think that a wish that makes two people happy instead of one is a far better wish. You chose to take up the duties of the shrine. You chose the happiness of others over your own. But now, I want to return the favor. I want you to be happy. That is, if you want me to. Want me to, Akina? Oh, I feel her hand squeezes mine. Yes. Please, Koji. As I look to my right, I see the old priest smiling. They're watching you, you know. Who is? The spirits. After such a heartfelt plea, well, I couldn't possibly ignore your wish. So, it was granted. Of course, if she ever neglects her duties, this freedom will be revoked instantly. I will never neglect them. But it's nice that I'll be able to leave the shrine. Well, what are we waiting for then? I grab her by the hand. Koji! Come on. Didn't you want to spend Christmas with me? There's a lot of things we need to do today, you know? Yes, you're right. I want to eat a Christmas cake. I'll buy you 3. I've always wondered, what the hell is a Christmas cake? Is it some, it's just, what does it actually involve? Is it just a cake that's like Christmas themed? Is it a certain type of cake? What's a Christmas cake? Are you sure about that? You probably don't have much money left after. Don't worry about me, okay? Okay. Excitedly, she runs into her shrine. Come here tomorrow night, Koji. I'll be waiting for you. Well, I think this is going to be a great Christmas Eve. Well, this is it. It's Christmas Eve. For me, it's the single most important day of the year. I originally thought that I'd be completely alone for this day. And yet, here I am, feeling nervous about what's going to happen next. That's normal when you're going out on a date with a cute girl, right? After spending the day with Akina, she insisted that she spend Christmas Eve with me. And well, I wanted to spend it with her too. We only met very recently. Yeah, you guys have only known each other for like a week? Our relationship has gotten quite far in a week, I guess. It probably hasn't even really been that long either. But I think I know exactly how I feel about her. Being with her is a lot of fun. Even though she purposely baits me and knows exactly how to tease me. I enjoy every moment of it. So did I, man. I wouldn't mind a girl who knows how to tease me. You know, whatever makes you happy. I mean, if getting teased, like stupid stuff, like whatever she does, I would have no problem with it. This is the first time I've ever been spending Christmas Eve without my family. But I know that I'll be far from alone. What's important is that Akina's not alone either. I have to. I'll visit the shrine every day to make sure she doesn't get lonely. That is my wish for her. Anyway, I need to go get ready. I think this Christmas Eve is going to be one to remember. That fox probably has a trick up her sleeve today. So, this is it. I've come to the shrine to take Akina on our Christmas date. Why is my heart beating so fast? You're probably nervous and stuff, man. I feel like I've become an awkward teenager again. What about this fox makes me so nervous right now? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it love? The question is, you loved a spirit, you know, you realistically couldn't. I don't know how such a relationship would work out, but you know, guess you wouldn't be spending your time alone. You'd probably exist forever, and you would die. What would happen then? Who knows? But how could I feel that way about her so fast? Is this what they mean when they say it was meant to happen? Damn it. I'm so confused right now. I need to calm down. This isn't different from any other date, right? Surely I won't lose my... I stop as I see her step out of the shrine. Lose your what, man? Lose your what? Stop leaving us blank on your lose part. Don't make me think of what I'm thinking. How could you do that with the spirit anyways? Those golden gleaming eyes are sparkling in the moonlight. They're staring right at me too. She's smiling now. Koji! She eagerly rushes up to my side, slipping under my arm. Are you ready for our date? Yeah, I am. Oh, Koji? Are you okay? Oh, she noticed my nervousness. I grab a handful of snow and plunge it into my face. Koji? Don't worry, I'm fine. Just needed to cool off a little bit. Okay, I won't worry about it. Her tail is eagerly wagging from side to side. The night is young, Koji. We should head out immediately if we want to enjoy our Christmas together. Right. So, lead the way. Even though she says that, she's the one pulling me down the shrine steps. You two have fun. The priest is like a freaking father. When you think about it, it's like the priest is like always there. Does he live there? I thought he only tends the shrine. I don't know anything about those type of things, but do they actually live on actually do that? They actually live at the shrine? The people who take care of the shrine? But he's like a freaking father. It's like, like waving them off. You two have fun now. I'll look after things until you get back. Thank you, Mr. Priest. All we know is him by Mr. Priest or the priest. But he has no name. And he's actually had a decent role in at least this. I mean, he's the only other... He's not really a major character. I guess that's why they didn't give him a name. Just called him the priest. Well, I think this is going to be a fantastic night. Let's hope that Akina has a great time too. Well, the shops are open until late tonight. Talk about dedication. Akina looks delighted as she rushes from shop to shop. Koji! Look at these! She's staring hungrily at the bag of rock candy. Oh, I haven't had rock candy in forever. I try to stick away from chocolates and candies and sweets. It's just, if you do not buy it, you will not eat it. They're brightly colored and striped, matching the festive mood perfectly. Alright. Don't eat too many though. We wouldn't want you to have an upset stomach on Christmas Day. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Box spirits have iron stomachs, you know. Okay, if you say so. That's what I was thinking. Koji, I was thinking the same thing. If that's what she says, alright. She eagerly empties the entire bag into her mouth. Damn! Hey, stop that! What did I say about eating too many of them? I was going to eat the whole bag anyway. Look at that smirk on her face. What I did was merely save time. You didn't savor it though. You just went, yeah, these rock candy's good. There's no way that you could. Wait, if she just emptied the whole bag into her mouth, how can she even say anything in response? Okay, you've tricked me. She opens the front of her kimono. It went all in her kimono? And then she's getting you to look down her kimono. Damn, she would never... She would always be an entertaining girl to be around. I see sticky globs of red, green, and blue and yellow on her chest. Well, that actually sounds kind of nasty. And so that's where they all went. Does she want you to lick them up or something? Yep. You didn't think I put all of them into my mouth, did you? Ease of access? I just stored them in my kimono for ease of access. Box spirits have a weird sense of logic. She comes up with the poorest reasoning for doing bizarre things like this. It really makes me wonder how they think in the spirit world. Admit it, you love having an excuse to look at my breasts. Hey, if I had a girl who had nice large-sized tits, and she kept finding a reason for me to look at them, and I did, it'd be plenty of excuses, and I could not deny such a thing. I won't deny that. That's right, Koji. There's no reason to deny, man. But we can't leave those kinis in your kimono. Oh, do you want to remove them yourself? This fox. This damn fox. Cheeky until the very end. Sure. Oh, he just said yes, he wants to remove them. Oh. Too late. While you were thinking about it, I ate them. Oh. This fox. She's on another level of trickery. The Norse god Loki would be jealous of her ability to mislead people. Is it normal for fox spirits to be this sneaky? Of course it is. You knew exactly what you signed up for. I think he did. He knew exactly what he was getting into. I mean, he spent those days and, the things that you joked around with him. He knew exactly what he was getting into. Are we not known for our reputation as tricksters? It's then that I noticed something hard pressed up against the back of my ear. I look around and see no one there. Hey, Koji, I think you have something behind your ear. I slowly reach back to find one of those rock candies there. I don't even know how she did that. She was standing in front of me the whole time. I can only shake my head and laugh at her prank. Come on. We still have plenty more to do before this night is over. Right. She slips underneath my arm again. It's so warm when I'm this close to you, Koji. I can see her ears twitching as she nuzzles against my chest. Aw, look at the face. Aw. I wish I could spend so much longer in your arms. It makes me sad knowing that I'll have to leave them eventually. Hey, I'm right here whenever you want me, Akina. Don't think about this ending. Just enjoy it for what it is while you can. It's Christmas Eve after all. Yeah. She nuzzles up even closer to me. You're right. Where should we go next, Koji? It's then that we pass the Christmas tree in the shopping district. What a magnificent Christmas tree. It's so much bigger than the one that we keep at the shrine. You have a Christmas tree at the shrine? Yep. I still need to put a present under it for our friendly priest. What do you think he'd like for Christmas this year? That's a good question, actually. What kind of things does the priest like? I don't really know, Akina. You know him better than me. What is he like? Well, he said that knowing that I was going to be happy this Christmas was the perfect gift for him. That priest. He really is saintly. I must follow his example. Still, I would like to get him a present this year. Hey, how about giving him a shrine fortune? A shrine fortune? Her eyes light up. I've never thought of that before. That's the perfect idea, Koji. He seems overjoyed. I will make him the most powerful luck charm I can. He deserves to have some fortune of his own. I nod and smile at him. Him. It's one thing to go out and buy someone a gift. It's another when a present is something extremely personal. Akina makes all of her charms, so it's something very personal to her. I'll do that when I get back. I still want to enjoy this night, Koji. So together, we continue to wander the shopping district until late in the evening. Eventually, I escorted Akina back to her shrine. She's been smiling warmly the entire time. I had the best time, Koji. Thank you so much for being so nice to me, even after what had happened. Hey, don't act like you did something wrong. Like I said, a wish that makes two people happy is better than a wish that makes one person happy. Yes, that's right. She suddenly stops on the very top of the shrine steps. Sit down with me, Koji. Okay. Aw. Akina's bright red tail is lined with silver, shimmering at the moonlight. She looks back at me with the cheeriest smile I have ever seen. It's so beautiful tonight, Koji. She looks up at the night sky, wagging her tail from side to side. Christmas is the best time of year, and I get to spend it with you. I feel like I'm so lucky. She's holding something in her hand. Is that a shrine fortune? Yes. It's one that I drew a long time ago. I held on to it this entire time, never thinking that luck would come my way. But it seems all I had to do is wait. It's funny how life can change so suddenly. I remember thinking exactly those words throughout this week. Yeah, I completely agree. So, I hope you had fun tonight, Koji. I have not had a date like this in a very long time. How many dates does a fox spirit get to have? When they have to look after a shrine, not that many. You don't get to meet very many people after all. But you met me, right? Yes, I met you. And I will always be grateful that I did meet you. For a moment, she grows quiet. Koji? She nervously fidgets with her hands. How do I say this? I really like you. You are so nice, Koji. Though normally cheeky, Lewd Fox is becoming a nervous mess in front of me. Is this what I think it is? I think it might be, man. This entire time, you've been so kind. You had no reason to be, but you chose to anyway. You deserve to have 100 wishes granted. Even 1,000 wishes. I will ward off any misfortune you have for your entire life, Koji. Oh. He seems to be growing quite emotional now. I don't want to stay at the shrine anymore. What? But don't you have to stay here? I am going to try my best to leave this post. It has been several hundred years since I volunteered. Damn, man. She's been around a while. She's probably seen quite a bit. No wonder she's probably so lonely. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she's doesn't, actually hang out with people like probably not even every couple of years. It's probably like every 10 plus years before she actually does any real conversation with anyone. That's pretty lonely, if you think about it that way. I think I've earned my keep. But what will you do then? You get to remain here in this world if you no longer tend a shrine? What happens then? There's such a thing as guardian spirits. We can choose to watch over mortal families and ensure their prosperity. Koji? She grabs me by the shirt, looking up at me with those beautiful golden eyes. I want to be your family's guardian spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, I want to be with you. I want to watch over you, always. This is my wish, from the very bottom of my heart. I wish to be with you, Koji. She reaches toward my head and gently kisses me on the lips. I love you, Koji. Do you love me too? There's no turning back after this point. I have to answer her feelings with conviction. Anything less than that would be fair on her. I love you too, Akina. And I'm so happy that I met you. Yes. She lays her head on my lap, her tail swishing from side to side. This cute girl with beautiful eyes. How did a guy like me end up with someone like her? The fact that she's from another world completely. Now, she'll never leave my side. I'll never be alone again. Perhaps we were meant to meet, Koji, so that we could fall in love and spend eternity together. Yeah, perhaps it was meant to be. Eternity is a long time, though. Do you think you'll be able to put up with me for that long? The person you love is never a burden. Always a blessing. I reached down and began rubbing her on the head. Koji! Remember, my ears. Oh, right, sorry. I try to pull my hand away, but she grabs it. No, it's fine, Koji. It's fine if it's you. You finally get to pet her ears, and maybe her tail. You've gotten intimate enough. And so my Christmas Eve ended, with Akina falling asleep on my lap. We watched the moon slowly sail across the endless black sea. And that was the night that I truly fell in love for the first time. I'm assuming that's the end. Aww. I didn't think that was that bad. I know that these Sakura games get pushed out quite a bit. And there has been quite a few of them that have released just this year. But I will give them one thing, is I like the art. That's one of the main things I like about the series, is the artists they hire. Their artists are excellent. Definitely really good. I like their art. Both of them. I think both of them. They're both two different styles, and they're not the same thing, and I like them both. Personally, I like this one a little bit more. It's not as trying to be realistic looking, but it has its own style to it that I like. Well, so we fell in love. I do know, I was looking through, there is apparently a harem ending. But by the time I looked that up, I passed the point of no return for that, so I couldn't get that once I actually looked that up. But there is a harem ending. So there is one where you can have all the girls. There is one. I wonder how that one would end, though. That one's probably a little bit longer. I'm assuming that one has probably a little bit more dialogue and text to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I actually like that one. That one I think was pretty good. It was one of the, I felt, better Sakura games, in my opinion. I played a few of them before. I haven't beaten all of them, but I felt this was a little bit more, I liked it compared to some of the others. I liked it a little bit more. I mean, it was mainly about a guy, you know, who was lonely and ended up, you know, making a wish and meeting 3 girls. Well, one he already knew, but re-meeting up with her, and then basically falling in love. That's basically what it is. And he's no longer lonely on Christmas. Well, guys, I want to thank you for watching this. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you liked the video. Leave a thumbs up if you want. I don't know if I'll be doing the other endings. I like to leave these ones, one of my playthroughs, I like to leave them just with one ending. I might end up going back at some point, just so that, you know, if you really want to check them out, you can, you know, play the game yourself if you really want. I don't like they're really that long, but if in the description box I'll link to the game as well as a link to where you can check out my other stuff. I really do want to thank you guys for following along with me through this series, and you all have a great day.